This is Nick Nielsen, Mad Scientist of Muscle, and what I've got for you today here is a fantastic alternative way to use the Helix Lateral Trainer. Now, normally when you're using the lateral trainer, you have your feet sitting on the foot pedals, just like so, basically how they're designed to be used. And then you do this egg beater type of movement. Now, what we're going to do here is switch your foot position, which actually puts the inner thighs on a fantastic line of pull. This is going to get your inner thighs just burning like crazy. So what you want to do here is very simple. Instead of having your feet going straight forward and backward, you're going to turn them out as far as you can turn them. So essentially, it's kind of like a duck squat. You're going to squat down a little bit and then do this. Now, doesn't look like much when you first start doing it, but as you continue doing it, I find this gives you much greater activation in those inner thigh muscles, the adductor muscles, the muscles that bring the leg inwards, like so. You still hit them when you're doing the normal version of the exercise with your feet pointing forward. But what I find is when you turn those feet out, it's a whole different line of pull. It really puts those inner thigh muscles on a great line of pull. So let's crank the resistance up. Again, you want to turn them out. You don't want to crank your knees out too far, your hips too far. What I'm finding here is this is probably about 15 to 20 degrees outside of being perfectly horizontal, and that seems to be a good, comfortable balance. So squat down a little bit, and then as you're doing this, just keep going like so. Now you can also get a bit of a burn in your lower quads here as well, more of the vastus medialis, which is this teardrop one, this one portion of the quad right there, the one quad muscle. But squatting down and bringing those legs in and around like that is going to give you even more inner thigh bang for your buck as you're using this machine. It's a fantastic piece of equipment. I use it for warming up, especially if I'm doing lower body training, and it really gets the hips warm, gets the inner thighs warm, gets everything moving and a lot of blood flow to the area. So that's an alternative use just by changing your foot position on the Helix Lateral Trainer.